Welcome to the season finale of Hofstra Today.
We spoke to the newly elected SGA president.
Get excited to hear about Spring Pride Athletics.
And it's time to recognize and appreciate our graduating seniors.
For our last time, all that and more at and around Hofstra Today.
Hello and welcome to Hofstra Today. I'm Amelia Sack.
And I'm Gabe James.
Gabe, it's our last show. It's finally here. I know we've been dreading this. It's definitely bittersweet. How are you feeling about it?
You know, Amelia, I am so excited, but I'm so nervous at the same time. But I'm so glad I have something I love so much that it makes it hard to say goodbye to. How are you feeling?
Exactly, Gabe. Yeah, kind of the same way. I'm excited for the future and nervous, but all good things to come. But we're not quite done with school yet. I know graduation is only less than 20 days away, but it feels like it's longer because we haven't had finals yet.
Yeah, and I'm not looking forward to finals, but at least, hey, I can say it's my last ones.
True, it's our last ones, the final push of senior year. And then I know we both have some exciting plans coming up, but we are going to go ahead and get into our plans here on Hofstra's campus right now. So, as the semester comes to a close, a new set of seniors is preparing to become Hofstra alumni. The spring 2023 commencement ceremony will be held on Sunday, May 21st in the Max Sports and Exhibition Complex. Students should check on the Hofstra events calendar to see if their school is in the 9 a.m. ceremony or the 1 p.m. ceremony. Congratulations and good luck to all graduating seniors.
The Donald and Barbara Zucker School of Medicine graduation ceremony is on Monday, May 8th. The commencement will take place in the David S. Max Sports and Exhibition Complex at 2 p.m. Any students with questions about the ceremony can contact the Office of Student Affairs through the Hofstra events calendar. Congrats again to all these future medical professionals.
The Rabinowitz Honors College will be hosting their medal dinner on Saturday, May 20th. The event is part of the 2023 commencement celebration to celebrate the students graduating with honors. The event will take place in the main dining hall of the Student Center from 6 to 9 p.m. Participating students should RSVP to this event with how many guests they will be bringing prior to the ceremony date.
The Hofstra student body recently elected a new Student Government Association president. Lincoln Annabali will officially lead the Pride during the 2023-24 school year. We sat down with Lincoln to discuss his campaign and what he hopes to accomplish during his presidency. Let's take a look.
So I've been in SGA for 2 years. I joined my first year as a senator, and then last year I became the appropriations chair. In my time in SGA, I've just really loved advocating for students, working on the logistics of clubs and organizations, and I felt that the next best role for me to advocate for students and kind of empower SGA would be through the presidency. We haven't had a competitive election in 5 years, so we didn't have really a model to work off of. We also just changed how elections are run this year, so it was really kind of a pioneering experience. Engaging with the students is really the top priority. So we have a lot of plans, setting up meetings with administrators to kind of get to know the folks I don't know yet, and we are just working on kind of proposing our plans and getting everything, working with our chairs, and empowering them to do a lot of the work of working on their initiatives, working on their projects, and just being a support for them. A lot of the stuff that we want to work on is getting an 18th credit included in tuition, working on getting food prices to go down and the quality of food to go up, and working with Compass on doing that, and getting more inclusive meal options are definitely important, providing more support to commuter students, and just continuing to support clubs and organizations and working on ways to reform the club funding process and ensure that we can maximize the power of the student activity fee. Do you think that you know what's going to happen if you win and you have all these ideas, but as soon as you win, it's a totally different ball game because you got all of these other priorities you have to get to. I'm excited to to work in this position. We have a lot of plans, and we look forward to bringing them to fruition. We want this to be a dialogue between students and SGA.
The Global Studies and Geography graduation celebration and end of the year party will be held on Friday, May 5th. This event is hosted by the Hofstra College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Students should RSVP by emailing gsgeog@hofstra.edu by Friday. The event will take place in room 209 of Roosevelt Hall at 6 p.m. Hope to see you all there.
Come check out some of the best talent Hofstra has to offer in the Transcendance annual showcase titled Weather Report. The showcase is sure to soak you in fun and dancing. The show will take place on Wednesday, May 10th at 8 p.m. in the Adams Playhouse. Direct message Transcendance on Instagram for more information on how you can come out and support. Good luck to all the dancers.
Join the Hofstra American Cancer Society for their Relay for Life this Saturday, May 6th from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., featuring performances from the Hofstra Dance Team, DanceWorks, the Dutchman, and the Hofstra Cheer Team. To sign up for this event, visit the Hofstra Relay page on Instagram and click the link in their bio.
Spring is here. Join Hofstra's parent and family program for their tulips, trees, and tea event. Parents and family members are invited to tour Hofstra's art museum, take free family photos with a university photographer, attend a tulips and trees tour around campus, and enjoy tea, coffee, and treats after their tours. Anyone interested in participating must RSVP on the Hofstra events calendar.
Don't move a muscle. The final Hofstra Today episode of the season will be right back with your national news after this short break.
Welcome back to Hofstra Today. It's time for our national news update with senior Crystal Bermudez.
The Writers Guild of America's Board of Directors voted unanimously on a strike after the Alliance of Motion Pictures and Television Producers failed to negotiate fair pay for Hollywood's writers. Union members are seeking pay increases and structural changes to the business model they operate under, claiming that with the recent rise in popularity of streaming platforms, median writer-producer pay has declined by 4%. WGA Negotiation Committee member Danielle Sanchez-Witzel stated, quote, "We're fighting for writers' economic survival and the stability of our profession." Participants in the strike say it will continue indefinitely until changes are made. Texas authorities announced earlier this morning that additional arrests have been made in connection to a mass shooting that killed 5 people on Friday. Suspected gunman Francisco Oropesa was apprehended yesterday evening following a 4-day manhunt. Oropesa shot several rounds of ammunition on his neighbor's property after several noise complaints were made about him. An 8-year-old was among the 5 victims. San Jacinto County Lieutenant Timothy Keene said this morning that at least 5 people have been apprehended, though it is unclear if more suspects are still at large. President Joe Biden invited members of Congress to meet Tuesday, May 9th to discuss the debt ceiling. These congressional leaders include the Senate Majority Leader, Senate Minority Leader, House Minority Leader, and House Speaker. This plan comes hours after the Treasury Department's announcement that the country needs to raise the debt ceiling by as early as June 1st. Biden plans to urge Republican Congress members to take action in order to avoid default or a failure to make repayments on accumulated debt. That's all for your national news. For the final time, I'm Crystal Bermudez. Back to you, Gabe and Amelia.
Thanks, Crystal. When we come back, we'll talk to Ariadne Morales for this week's weather update.
When it's Thursday night and you've got nothing to do, we got a little show that you can get into. Get your coat on, put your vape pen away, see the funniest thing that you'll see all day.
We've got Skylar, Emily, and Dustin, Soad, and Jake.
Look out for Jade and Richie's Thursday news break.
Yeah, there's twiggles, jiggles, giggles, music, sometimes cocaine.
I love math.
Mob therapy, adultery, and spilling champagne.
If you don't watch TNL, you're going straight to somewhere bad.
New York has been hit with constant days of rain over the past week. Let's learn more about what to expect over the coming days. Here's senior Ariadne Morales with our weather update.
Thanks, Gabe and Amelia. I'm Ariadne Morales, and this is your 5-day weather forecast. Right now, it's a cloudy 54 degrees outside our studio here at the Herbert School. We can expect mostly cloudy skies for the rest of the day. Temperatures will reach a high 57 and a low 46 degrees. Thursday will be cloudy for most of the day, clearing up in the evening. Temperatures will reach a high 56 and a low 45. Now let's take a look at how the rest of the week will take shape here in Hempstead. On Friday, you can expect mostly cloudy skies with temperatures reaching a high of 51, hitting a low of 47. On Saturday, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 66 and a low of 51. On Sunday, we will see beautiful sunny skies with temperatures peaking at a high of 69 and a low of 53. This nice day is a sign that beach weather is coming soon. That's all for your 5-day weather forecast. For the final time, I'm Ariadne Morales. Back to you, Gabe and Amelia.
With graduation right around the corner, we heard from Hofstra seniors who shared their feelings about their final days on campus. Let's hear what they had to say.
My favorite memory is actually while we were doing a set build last year for Drag Mania, which was a huge event here at Hofstra. And I remember working alongside a good friend of mine, Cam Stone, and he kept, kind of giving us time to take lunch breaks. He kept bringing in food for all of us.
I think that everything I've learned has kind of been building to what we're about to do tonight with the Herbies. Kind of learning, obviously, all the technical skills of working with TV equipment and planning and pre-production, post-production, all that kind of stuff.
Hofstra's the place to kind of just challenge yourself and see what you want to do and take any curiosity you have and explore it and figure out what your passions are from there.
My favorite moment was probably last year while we were doing the dodgeball class. And I remember it was the second game and the final round, and they went into the showdown time, which was overtime. And I remember me and John Callies running up to each other as he was the package producer and I was the event producer, and the both of us screaming, be like, "Oh my God, this can't be scripted! Oh my God, this is awesome!"
I think my favorite memory is I just finished my 165 capstone for So What, and I think the ending when everyone was just clapping and we were all up there as a crew, and all those people are my closest friends, so it was a great lasting memory.
My favorite memory was definitely has to do with my senior capstone, which was a skateboarding show. Many people were crewed on it, and a lot of people were a part of it, and it was such a beautiful production to put together.
I gotta say my favorite memory of my time at Hofstra will probably be singing Safari. Being the production manager for that and working on that was honestly one of the best experiences that I've ever had.
It's just nice having a family to go to, doing the same things that you want to do in the future. I've met some really great people. So yeah, networking is more than key. It's family.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with this week's entertainment news.
Get back into it. Is that the rock getting your way?
There's some rocks in there.
I don't think faster. You gotta think better.
I'm getting as fast as I can.
What are you doing? Yeah, I think doing more sound effects like that probably will help you. Yeah. Yeah.
Galen, there it is. I found it.
Well, let me see. Comedy go.
Well, golly.
As Hofstra students work to finish their final assignments of the semester, I'm sure they could all use a nice break as well. Bella LeBou is here to tell us about all of the ways to kick back with this month's top entertainment stories.
Do
Do you want to dance the night away one more time before the stress of finals gets to you? Then get excited because the 27th annual Hofstra Gala is tomorrow. The event honors Hofstra founding dean and professor Kathleen Gallo and will feature a dinner you won't want to miss. Cocktail hour kicks off at 6:30 p.m. in the David S. Mack Arena. Please contact Amy Reich in the Office of Development and Alumni Affairs to get more information and RSVP. It is no secret that Hofstra is home to some of the greatest future filmmakers of the world. If you want to see some of the projects they've been working on, come to the 27th annual Hofstra University Student Film Festival. The festival will take place across 3 days and an award ceremony will follow the final showing. The dates are Wednesday, May 17th at 7 p.m., Thursday, May 18th at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m., and Friday, May 19th at 7:30 p.m. The festival is located in the Adams Playhouse and is streamable for the public on the Lawrence Herbert School of Communications YouTube channel. This week, the Department of Drama and Dance is hosting the Student Rep, a festival of student works. This 4-day event will feature acting, directing, and dancing, all done by Hofstra students. The event will take place in the Joan and Donald Schaefer Black Box Theater in the Joseph G. Shapiro Family Hall on the south side of campus. The shows will be at 7 p.m. on Friday, May 5th and Monday, May 8th, and at 2 p.m. on Saturday, May 6th and Sunday, May 7th. Hofstra students, faculty, and staff can show their Pride Pass at the door, but advanced registration is recommended for other community members. That's all the top entertainment news around Hofstra's campus. I'm Bella LeBeau. Back to you, Gabe and Amelia.
Now let's toss it over to senior Caitlin Bancroft with an extra special graduation-themed craft. Take it away, Caitlin.
Thanks, Gabe and Amelia. With graduation right around the corner, we here at Hofstra today want to make sure you're prepared for the big day. So we're decorating our very own graduation caps. Joining me are 2 seniors on the Hofstra Day e-board, package producer Danielle Keene and head writer Colleen Strobridge. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Long time no see.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get right to decorating.
Okay. What are you doing?
So what are you guys' plans for this cap? Give me some inspiration.
Maybe some like blue and gold.
Blue and gold. That's very on brand for Hofstra. Oh, and happy birthday, Colleen.
Thank
I know
you.
it was last night.
Yes, yesterday.
So it's a bunch of celebrations this month. It's your birthday, graduation, and I know you said your sister's wedding is coming up this summer. So I guess we already know Colleen's like summer plans. She's going to be at a wedding planning. But other than that, what are some of your guys' plans for the summer? Post-grad life, I should say.
Probably, well, job hunting, and then I'm going to North Carolina.
That's fun.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We'll
What about
travel.
you, Danielle?
I don't have any travel plans, just job searching.
So with that being said, we have to talk about how we're feeling with graduation. So if you guys could sum up in one word how you are feeling with graduation day approaching, what would that word be?
I'd say hopeful.
Hopeful is a good one. We're manifesting.
Yeah. A little sad, but excited for the future.
I think that sadness is always going to be there, especially when we've spent 4 years here. Speaking of the last 4 years here at Hofstra Today, what has been your favorite memory about being a part of Hofstra Today?
Definitely working with the e-board this year. It's been a lot of fun. Gab and Tyler have been amazing, and just like being able to work with everyone.
Yeah. I would also say doing my co-package producing with Alex Brock has been amazing. It's been a lot of fun on the e-board.
Yeah, the e-board really is like its own community. We are one big family here, always supporting and uplifting each other. That's definitely been one of my favorites as well for my senior year. Apart from Hofstra Today, what are your favorite memories from the past year as a senior?
I would say working on 165 shoots for as a TV major. It's been a lot of fun. Got to work on some cool shows like Singing Safari and Campus Cook-Off, and of course the Herbies, which were this week.
The Herbies was really exciting. You guys pulled that off flawlessly.
Thank you.
I bet that was quite the experience.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I got to work with Christian, Leah, and Tom all semester, so that was great. Yeah.
What about you, Danielle?
Really? I got to produce Campus Cook-Off, which was a lot of fun, and we got to have some professional chefs in studio, which was great.
Wow.
So
that
was
sounds
a lot
amazing.
Of fun.
Did you get to eat any good food?
No, but the chefs ate the food.
The chefs ate the food and they liked it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So overall, what do you guys think you're going to miss the most about Hofstra?
Probably the people.
The people.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
a good
it's always
one.
nice walking around campus.
And
There's
seeing
always
people.
friendly faces.
Yeah, it brightens your day when you see people, especially here around the Lawrence Herbert School. So we are finishing up, but before we go, I want to take a look at what you guys have been designing so far. I mean, obviously we're not done, but just give us a little peek as to what you guys have.
Okay. This is what we have.
Okay, we see some feathers, we see some flowers, we see some glitter glue. That looks fun. So, do you guys think you're actually going to be sporting that at graduation? I hope so. I hope so. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. And congrats on all of your accomplishments during your time at Hofstra. Good luck to all the graduating seniors. Let's toss it back to the anchor desk with Gabe and Amelia.
Thanks, Caitlin. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Danny DiCrescenzo's Sports Update.
People always ask, what are sports beats? Well, they should be asking, what aren't sports beats? Sports beats are our past, our present, and our future. Sports beats bring us together in a world so divided. Engaging panel discussion, informative updates, live interviews with incredible athletes. All of that represented in one vegetable. So when people ask, what are sports beats? The only answer is, we are Sports Beat.
If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart, and so they need you to stand with them.
Getting warmer outside, which means the spring sports season is in full bloom. Danny DiCrescenzo has all of your need-to-know sports updates.
Both men's and women's lacrosse have concluded their 2023 campaigns, with both of their final games coming in late April. Men's lacrosse ended their season with a 5-9 record and a 3-4 record in the CAA. As for the women's team, they finished the season with a 4-12 record with a 1-6 mark in CAA play. A special shout out to all of the seniors leaving both squads and the freshmen joining the rosters next year. Hofstra's own Steve Harrington was named the Colonial Athletic Association Baseball Player of the Week. During Hofstra's 3-1 week, he batted .500 with 4 doubles, 2 home runs, and 11 RBIs. On the year so far, Harrington is batting .314 and has made it on base a remarkable 35 straight games. He also leads the Pride in home runs and RBIs. A well-deserved honor for Harrington. And at the Penn Relays, America's preeminent track and field event, 2 runners represented the Pride. Abraham Longasiwa came in 5th place in the 10,000-meter run, and his finish was the personal best for him. Meanwhile, Paul Markovina came in 53rd in the 5,000-meter in what was his best finish of the year. Congratulations to both runners for putting on for the Pride on a big stage. That's all for your sports update. I'm Danny DiCrescenzo. Back to you, Gabe and Amelia.
The time has finally come to bid farewell to all of our wonderful seniors. Let's take a look at all of the amazing people who have worked so hard on our show over the past 4 years.
For the past 4 years, Hofstra Today programming has been extra special thanks to all the students involved. From overcoming a pandemic and coming back even stronger, we thank all the students for your commitment, dedication, and hard work to making sure each and every show produces quality content. The Hofstra Today producing team would love to recognize and thank all of the graduating seniors for all of their commitment and talent throughout the past few years. We are lucky to have worked with you, and we are lucky for the mark you have left on this show.
the best of luck on all of your future endeavors, and we know you will all shine. With lots of love, the Hofstra Today producing team.
From the second I stepped into the writers' meeting my freshman year, Hofstra Today has been one of the most consistent things over the past 4 years, and it has also brought me the most joy. Thank you to everyone for uplifting me and making me the storyteller I am today.
I just really want to thank the entire School of Communication. I have never felt more welcome or more loved than I've been here at Hofstra Today. It's truly been a home for me these past 4 years. I've grown so much as a person. I've learned to really develop myself, and I've really just changed everything I thought I wanted to do in the future. I really like to thank all the producers who worked with me, especially Julie and Courtney, for taking that first chance on a random freshman student who was so lost, and being able to work with them for 2 years, work with Cassidy and Marianne, who really grew me with all those different workshops and helped me become a head anchor. I'm so appreciative to this year, Gab and Tyler. We've been working together for so long over the past 4 years, and I appreciate it all so much. I've shared the desk with truly some great people. I've been so excited to be part of this all-women's team this year, and just be able to understand that hey, anything I do after Hofstra, at least I have Herbert behind me. Thank you.
So I want to start this off with a story. So first semester freshman year, I interviewed to be a part of the WRHE training class, and I did not get in. I later got in, but that's not the point of the story. I was really distraught and discouraged, and I was, questioning if this is even something I should be doing. And then I was walking through my dorm, and I noticed the audition sign for Hofstra Today. And I looked into it, and I learned what Hofstra Today is, and I thought, oh wow, this looks fun. Let me try for this. So I walked into the auditions freshman year, having never been on camera before. And I was so nervous, and I was this little freshman with this high-pitched voice, but I went in there, and Julia and Courtney were so kind, and I read it and I did it, and I was like, wow, I could see myself doing this. This is good. And I guess they thought that too, because they took the chance on me, and I'm so thankful they did, because it gave me the confidence to keep going, and I wouldn't be where I am without Hofstra Today.
That concludes the final episode of Hofstra Today for the 2022-23 season. Thank you so much for joining us one last time, and a very special thanks to all the amazing seniors who have made this show shine for so long. None of this would be possible without you. Also, a special goodbye to our faculty advisor, Dr. Peter Gershon, who has done so much not only for Hofstra Today, but for all of the HEAT Network. You will be missed here at Hofstra Today, and we hope you continue watching.
And finally, goodbye and thank you to our two producers, Tyler Morozic and Gab Marianelli, and our production manager, Dylan Black. It's been a great 3 years working with you guys on the producing team, and I'm so excited to see where your futures take you. Now, to close out our show, make sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and our TikTok at Hofstra Today for fun video updates. Congrats again to all the graduating seniors. For my final time at the anchor desk, that's all at and around Hofstra Today.